My brother, my sister, have you ever met someone who said they loved you, but deep down, what they really fear was your success? That's exactly what happened to this Nigerian woman. A man, Brasoji, brought her from Nigeria to America, not because he wanted to build her dream, but because he wanted to bury that dream in her. This is our sister, Titi. She was a final year medical student in one of the top universities in Nigeria. She was a bright person, ambitious, ready to conquer the world. But Brasoji himself, on the other hand, had never even finished high school, either when he was in Nigeria or in his life. But he lied to Titi. He told her he was an engineer in America. He said, "Baby, once we marry, your life will change." Borogodo. And he did, but not the way Titi expected. Titi's life really changed. Please, stay with me, because by the end of this story today, you will understand how fear can destroy love faster than any lie. How did it start? It all started like every sweet homecoming story. This our brother Soji returned all the way from America. Clean haircut, perfume like this that spoke before his mouth will even open. Perfume that when you stand there, the perfume will boom, just bust you in. Every parent wanted Soji for their daughter. A man from abroad, a man from Obodo Oyibo. Titi met Soji at a friend's wedding in Lagos. He was charming. He listened. He said all the right things that Titi wanted to hear. Titi now told him that she was in her final year as a medical student in one of the top universities in Nigeria. This our brother smiled proudly and said, "Whoa, I love intelligent women." What Titi didn't know is that that sentence alone would one day become the reason for their downfall. Within months, they were inseparable. He visited her campus. He promised her the world. He changed her room. He showed Titi pictures, hanging around cars, hanging around some houses in America. And he shows her that he's living well. But all is to keep the illusion alive. Titi has not gone to America before. Titi believed him. Because love, they say, is blind. Especially when it covers in promises. Soji now married her quickly and filed for her visa in America. This our sister left Nigeria full of hope, ready to start a new life beside her engineer husbands in America. The moment she landed in America, the first crack appeared. Their apartment wasn't in the city he showed her in that picture. It was a small one-bedroom flat behind an automobile shop just near their house where they repair motor. And instead of him as an engineer, for him to work in an office there as an engineer, he worked there as a car washer, person when they wash motor. At first, Titi was angry, but later, Titi didn't complain. She told herself, "We're going to build this life together. I'm here for good." Titi got a cleaning job, helped with bills at home, cooked, smiled, even prayed. But every time she mentioned taking a US medical exam, this her brother face would change like crocodile face. This her brother said, "Ha! What the rush now? Now you don't enter America. Come on, America no be Nigeria. You just say they're easy. No. No, they rush yourself like that now. What did happen?" When Titi insisted, this her brother will remind her again, "Don't forget, I'm the one who brought you here. You should be grateful and should listen to me. I don't deal Budo before you. Why can't you just listen to me?" That's when love slowly turned into control. Soji stopped encouraging her. Soji hid her study material, saying, "You're wasting money on books." Soji has even discouraged her from attending community programs or church meetings. Anytime a man greeted this our sister politely, Soji will frown face, say, "What's happen?" If even she dressed nicely, Soji will say, You're trying to impress someone else out there, Abi. You don't want to go sleep with other people, Abi. Remember, let me bring you come America. But deep down, it wasn't anger. It was insecurity that is affecting Soji. Soji couldn't bear the thought that one day she might outgrow him in America. Soji thought controlling her was the only way to keep her under his feet. She began to shrink. She don't enter her shell now. Her laughter now became quieter. Her dreams started gathering dust. The same woman who once studied anatomy and surgery was now cleaning apartments and babysitting other people's children in America. Sometimes at night, she would sit at the window side and the medical books beside her would keep whispering, "Won't you read me today? Take me and read me." One Sunday afternoon, sister reluctantly attended a Nigerian community barbecue. That's where she met Mr. Tunde, a soft-spoken healthcare worker. Mr. Tunde asked Titi, "You're new here. What are you doing? How far?" And Titi said quietly, "Just cleaning for now." But when she mentioned the word cleaning and that she even studied medicine back home in Nigeria, Tunde was shocked. You study medicine? Why aren't you practicing? She gave a wink smile. Life happens, something happens sometimes. You just need to do what? You just need to move with life. As life goes, you move with it. He looked straight into Titi's eye and he said something that changed the life of Titi Borogodo like this. And what did Tunde say? Tunde said, "Don't allow someone else's fear to bury your destiny, especially in America. You can become whatever you want to if you are focused and determined." That night, she couldn't sleep. She found her old textbook, opened her laptop, and began researching the steps to take her medical board exam. Our sister was reading quietly, studying secretly. Early in the morning, like this, she would study, even late at night. And sometimes she would hide her notebook in a laundry basket, afraid her husband would find them. And when her husband sees that, he would destroy it and hell would lose in that house that day. And when she finally passed the first stage of her exam, she cried. Not just from joy, but from the realization that she was coming back to life. God, finally, so I can do this. Do you know what happened? When she told her husband that she had passed, this her brother didn't even congratulate her. He stared at her like this and said coldly, "So, you think say you don't better pass now, Abi? Now that one now bring you to America, maybe you can't do. Now you get the buga now, isn't it? Just watch yourself and make you watch your step." In that moment, Titi understood everything. Her eyes are open. That this man never wanted a partner. He wanted a prisoner. He didn't bring her to America to build a future together. He brought her to build a cage he could control. But it was too late. She had already broken free. Mentally, she's free now. Emotionally and spiritually, she's strong. Kakaraka. She went on to complete her exam. She was determined and she was focused. She got a residency also in America and became a practicing doctor. As her confidence grew, our brother control now faded away. Now he could no longer do on Titi again. But eventually, the marriage collapsed. It's a pity though. Soji left, angry and bitter, still telling people, she has changed you. Don't you ever bring woman to America. Don't bring woman to Obodo Ibo. If you bring them, they will show you pepper. Now her brought her not quite long. She has started following men here and there. That was the narrative Soji was giving to people out there. Soji was encouraging friends and family back in Nigeria. Please, don't you ever bring woman to Obodo Ibo. That was his narratives out there. But what he did and what happened, the honest truth, he did not tell people. He was painting Titi black like that. He even told her family back home in Nigeria that, every single penny that I spent on her, I'm coming to collect it from you guys because your daughter is ingrate and stuff like that. Bro, you want to turn this woman to a slave and it doesn't work. The lesson, my brother, my sister, fear is one of the most dangerous emotions in any relationship. It doesn't shout. It's only whisper. It says, stay where you are. And he even says sometimes, don't let them outshine you. What fear really does is destroy everything it touches. Love cannot survive where insecurity rules. Because when you spend your life trying to dim someone else's light, you will soon find yourself living in darkness. That's what happened to this man called Soji. He was never evil. He was just scared. When that fear is left unchecked, it will turn even good people into monsters. Today, she's now a doctor, saving lives, mentoring other immigrant women around the world, and using her own story as a message and as a contact point to people who want to listen. Please, never let anyone's insecurity become your limitation. The truth is, the person who truly loves you will never fear your wings. They will always help you to fly. To everyone watching me right now, if your partner's love feels like a cage instead of a shelter, you've already known your answer. Please, if this story touched you, share it. Someone somewhere might need this reminder today. Don't forget to like, subscribe to African Black Gold TV, and join our WhatsApp community. The link is in the description. This is where we tell stories that make you think, that make you feel, and that make you grow out of your wings. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about love. It's about truth, growth, and the courage to be free like a bird. And please, if you have your own story that you want to share with us and you want us to put it on this same platform, please, the link is in the description. Till I see you guys in the next video, please subscribe.